Strange.
Chairman Tippins and members of the Senate Education and Youth Committee, thank you for holding this meeting. My name is Tish Strange. I'm a parent, and I'm here today to testify in support of SB 167, mainly because of my frustration with the current teaching standards in math and also English language arts. I never imagined when I contacted Senator Ligon, thanked him for introducing SB 167, that I would end up where I'm sitting today. But I'm glad to be here. It's also refreshing to hear the other expert testimony because I'm seeing firsthand as a parent everything that is being said here. But I appreciate the opportunity to share my story with you. I'm the proud mom of a wonderful 11-year-old little girl named Hope, who's in the 5th grade. She's an excellent student who gets good grades, outstanding marks in conduct, and has been recognized for her leadership skills. I say these things not to brag, well, maybe a little, but as an important preface to what I'm about to discuss. My family has a very high regard for education. My husband's a high school history teacher, his mother and sister are former teachers, and my mother is a former day school teacher. We take schoolwork seriously at our house. Hope usually comes in from school and finishes her homework without any assistance, but she's been struggling lately with her math assignments. I have been an accountant for 12 years, so I shouldn't have trouble helping my daughter with her math homework. Well, just last week, the day before I emailed Senator Ligon, I had to seek help on the internet with 5th grade math. Not because I couldn't work the problems. I can certainly figure out how to multiply mixed fractions, but I wasn't familiar with the way she had been shown how to do it at school using the Common Core standards. Hope had taken notes in her math folder, which looked like basically shortcuts to determine the answers. I never found any help online. Between her notes and the worksheet, nothing made sense. Instead of using the Common Core formula, Hope worked the problems the old way. Part of the assignment was to tell how she arrived at the answer. Under the How Do You Know sections, I told her to write, I just did the math. Can you, the senators on this education committee, tell me why our children are being taught the way they are with these new standards, or why parents were not involved in this revision process? I'd like to know why, as a parent, I have to be here in Atlanta to address my concerns instead of at home talking with my own school board or the principal at my school. When I'm at the school for conferences or PTA meetings, I always hear how valuable parent involvement is. But what good is parent input if I can't get anything done at the local level? In fact, it seems like with this Common Core, they are pitting the parents against the teachers. I shouldn't have to relearn math just to be able to help my daughter do her homework. The tried and time-tested method of teaching math has worked for decades, if not hundreds of years. And I'm not opposed to using shortcuts once they have learned how to work the problems. I know some children absorb and comprehend things differently during the learning process. Sometimes alternate methods are necessary. Unfortunately, Common Core takes those liberties away and uses more of a one-size-fits-all approach. If you've been in a classroom of 20 or more 1st grade through 5th grade kids for any length of time, you would realize that one size does not fit all. After volunteering throughout the years and seeing the diversity in the classroom, I'm impressed and amazed by a teacher's ability just to get them all sitting and being quiet at the same time. Of course, I'm also here as a concerned taxpaying citizen. I've watched the financial effects of the No Child Left Behind waiver, which is also connected to the Common Core standards. I understand, like most things with the federal government, the actual cost of implementation are turning out to be more than originally projected while the federal funding ends. Therefore, the state and the local school districts must make up the difference. I have to wonder if this has anything to do with the increased fundraising at the schools. Seems like every time I turn around, they're asking for more money. Why? Just to meet the terms of federal mandates that come with these federal grants and waivers? As an accountant and as a taxpayer, I would like to think that some cost analysis on the unfunded mandates of the Race to the Top grant and the No Child Left Behind waiver took place, and that this committee and local school districts were provided that information. But for me, the most urgent issue is the education of Hope. My daughter is growing up fast. We don't have time to experiment and then find out 2 or 3 or 5 years down the road that these experimental teaching methods did not work. Just multiply my concern for hope by over 1 million children in our public schools. I hope that is enough reason for you to intervene to protect our children. I'm asking you to please support Senator Liggins' bill, SB 167, as a frustrated parent and as a concerned citizen who knows we need a common-sense solution. I believe that passing SB 167 is the right thing to do. Thank you for your time.